Hi, this is Lori Jacobs from Jacobs Homestead, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get started on the keto diet and give you some information to help those that are beginning. I am also a student at the American College of Healthcare Sciences, and I'll just go over some information, and at the end of the video I will show you some information about the MyFitnessPal app and how to use it. So okay, so the reason I like to put it in a video, because it seems like when people are posting stuff and they're looking about what to do with the keto diet, and I have to keep writing it over and over and over again what to do. And we just started December 2nd, but I'm in school for holistic medicine, and I've been doing my finals. But I figured since so many people are wanting to start this and learn, I figured I'd make a short video and then I might get into further depth after. But what you got to do, okay, I showed you the app, what you need to do. It's called MyFitnessPal. I mean, I didn't show you, I'm going to show you the app. It's MyFitnessPal, and you just got to learn. You go on that app, and when you get on the app, you sign up and register to be on it, whatever. Then you log in and you go to, when you get on there, you go to diary. Diary will be your food for the day. It'll say breakfast, lunch, dinner, water. It even lets you put a place for exercise. From what I've understood and all the different teaching I've learned, they don't expect you to exercise the first couple of weeks because your body's changing and it needs that energy. And you're going to go through a point where you might feel a little fatigued because your body's changing from glucose to ketose. So they don't really recommend that. Okay. There's another doctor on there, Dr. Eric Berg. He's really good. His videos are very informative. And so get as much information as you can. But what I did is, like, most of the keto food that people are eating is mostly plain meats and stuff. And I do that, but my family likes soups. And when you have a big family, it's kind of hard. So what I did, okay, you got to think outside the box. Think of your regular recipes that you like. And whatever you cannot have, which is the carbs, the sugar, the pastas, substitute that with something else. Keep your regular meal so you don't have to learn so much. Like with me, okay, I made a stuffed cabbage soup. You'll see my videos. I'll put this video under my keto list of foods and recipes. But you just don't add the pasta to it, because what I liked about pasta was the stuff I put on top was a sauce or whatever. So you can use anything for noodles. But they're actually, if you go to YouTube and look up whatever you want, just look up, you say you want pasta, look up keto pasta. There's so many recipes out there that you can make a certain type of pasta with it. They use almond meal, almond flour, coconut flour. The newest one I just learned how to make a wrap, and I'll probably do it on there, is with oh my god, flaxseed meal. Okay. And Vitacost.com. I got really good deals on it, and they have a lot there, avocado oil and different stuff. So flaxseed meal, you can make wraps with. I'm going to have that recipe on there as soon as I get done with my finals and get some stuff done, because I'm in school for holistic medicine and natural, and I think that's what I'm going to be graduating in. May's my last class, and so I think I'm going to do nutritional and help people with helping them lose weight and get healthy. That's, I think, what I really want to go into now that I've discovered how awesome this is, you know. But anyways, so look up recipes. You can go on Pinterest. You can go on YouTube and just look up keto. One girl on there said she was missing French fries. So I looked up keto French fries. There's tons of recipes out there. You can make it with turnip. There's so many different kinds of vegetables that they said taste just like it. Now, I like mashed potatoes with butter. I always did. But what I do now is I just buy cauliflower, either the frozen one or fresh or whatever. The frozen's usually faster when I'm in school right now, my homework. And you can just boil that and mash it up. And I even made a homemade coleslaw, okay? And all I did was, when I usually put sugar, I just added stevia. Stevia is the all-natural sugar that won't bother you. And I buy the packets. A lot of people said that, like, when you buy it in the bulk where it's for baking, they add stuff to make it flaky, and that is what tastes gross. So if you just get the packets and use that, there's so many recipes you can make. I mean, you're not losing. To me, this diet feels like, doesn't feel like a diet. It feels like I'm getting what I gave up for years. Giving up fat and a lot of meats and all the creams and all the cheeses, thinking, oh my God, that's not good. And I ended up with damage to my knee, cartilage problems, because we're not getting the fat. We're not getting the protein that we need. So anyways, let me see what else. So anyways, and they do have keto bread. You can learn the recipes. Just go on Pinterest, go on YouTube. Just spend a couple of days and just veg out on videos and watching all the videos of things that you like, and you'll learn. They even make a pizza crust made with cauliflower, and it's really good. And I saw a place where they make wraps just out of mozzarella cheese. They just throw it on the grill and it crunches up and makes like a tortilla or something. There's so much out there. So to me, pasta and bread, usually we ate to fill us, because like if you had a soup and you had bread and butter with it because it didn't fill you, or you put pasta in it so it's more filling. But if you learn, like if I made a chicken soup, I would always put either pasta or potatoes. So now I just add more of everything else of the vegetables, make it more chunkier. So you're not giving up your homemade soups. You're not giving up those things, and add more of the veggies, more of the things that, and if you can have turnip, you can I put that in my soup. So everything, all I have to do is take the pasta out, and I can add extra like cauliflower or whatever other vegetables that make it more sustenance to it. But that app is really good, because you really should be getting at least 70% fat in your diet, and you got to make sure you have the carbs too, the healthy carbs like the veggies and stuff, because if you don't, you won't get, it's not good for you. You got to have veggies to help you go to the bathroom so you don't get constipated. Also, you do need protein, and you'll find a big difference. But on this diet, like they call it keto flu, I never got it. My husband didn't get it, but we're not big sugar eaters anyways. We just ate, I'm Italian. We ate a lot of pastas because it was cheap. We have 10 kids. We have a big family. And so that's what we usually just ate a lot of pasta. But right now I only have 2 children at home, so I don't have to worry about cooking big meals like that anymore. But I made chili the other day. It was, oh my God, it was so good. And I just didn't put beans in it. And I just made it real chunky with peppers and onions, green peppers, red peppers, onions. I put lots of hamburger in there. And they tell you to buy the 85%. You don't want lean because you need the fat, because the fat is what's going to burn fat. But you do not want to cheat on this diet, because if you do and you go into insulin, then it will store fat. But if you're not getting insulin, it will begin to burn fat if you're not getting the sugars and the carbs. And my husband was like, if this was just lettuce, I wouldn't be able to do it, because he's hungry. We've tried them diets and we've done it. And you don't lose weight. You don't. And so this gives us energy. It's like, all I can say is, like, before, when I used to eat a meal, I had to take a nap. I was so tired after it. And now, when I said, this is so strange, I was telling my husband, I said, because you eat a meal and you feel energy. This is crazy. You feel energy when you have a meal. And that's what food is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you energy, not zap your energy and take away your strength. So that's what we use. I'm trying to think. All I can tell you is get some education for yourself. Study what you can. I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos, but I would start with that app. The keto flu, if you get that, if you're a big sugar eater, is that your body's going to get, that's why they tell you they don't want you to exercise, because your body's going to feel tired, because you're switching over, and it could take anywhere from 12 hours to 7 days, depending on. But if you get it, they call it keto flu because you just might get headaches. Those are withdrawals from the sugar. It's really bad for you. And you might feel like that. We didn't get it because we're not big sugar eaters. But some people do. And you have to drink a lot of fluids of water. You cannot stay away from any kind of drinks of soda. I drink my coffee I have with heavy cream. And I found out Tim Hortons uses heavy cream if they have it around where they have them in Maine. I don't know if they have them in other states, but Tim Hortons uses heavy cream. And I just bring my little stevia packages and have my sugar, or I make my coffee at home. And then like for drinks, there's so many, like they have those. I'm not a soda drinker, so that didn't bother me. But if you're a soda drinker, they do have like, oh, what do you call those? Seltzer waters that are fruit flavored. And all you gotta do is add stevia to it. But it's a good thing to get used to water. Stay away from regular juices, especially while you're trying to lose weight and get healthy. I'm trying to think. I drink chaga tea, and I just use stevia, or I use nothing in it. There's Dandy Blend is a dandelion tea that tastes just like coffee, but it doesn't have the caffeine. What else? You can put comments in the box below and ask me any questions you want, and I'll try to put them in another video or answer you if I can. Unless there's a lot of questions, and I'll deal with it in a video and go over it. Trying to think what else I can discuss with you. The biggest thing is don't get discouraged, and make sure now, like some people get electrolytes in a liquid form that they put because you can dehydrate if you're drinking too much. I mean, not drinking too much, because you're going to lose a lot of water, especially in the beginning. And I personally just take parsley capsules because they have the natural electrolytes in them. Parsley, the Vitamin Shop, I think, sells them. I don't know if they have them around where you are, but where I am. But you can probably get them on like Vitacost or somewhere. But parsley capsules have the potassium and the stuff that you need. Make sure you're getting a lot of salt, and sea salt, not that pink Himalayan salt. It's very bad for you. It is the biggest scam I've ever seen. There is no case studies proving that it's good for you. And if you read the ingredients for the minerals, it's loaded in toxins. Loaded in toxins. Okay, I have a video on there to read it. So stay away from that. You're trying to get healthy. You don't want to get sick. Don't believe everything you hear because they say it's good for you, because it's not. And there is no case studies, none, to prove that that stuff is good for you. What else? So iodized sea salt, because you need iodine, you need salt, because you're gonna be losing a lot of liquids, and you don't want to dehydrate. If you start getting dizzy or feeling lightheaded, you're getting dehydrated. Okay, so make sure you keep aware of that. Well, like I said, my husband and I, we didn't have a problem with that because we had kind of weaned down a little bit anyways, and we're not junk food eaters, you know. We just like real food. That's the problem. But this is great because I like to cook, and there's so many new recipes, and I was getting sick of the same old, and this has opened up a new door for a lot of different recipes. And if you subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting videos all the time, here and there on keto and recipes. But if you go to my like files, the things that I like, there's a lot of stuff on keto also, and information about that. And I have a lot of the Dr. Eric Berg's information too on there. So if I can think of something else, I'll add it to it. If not, I'll be making another video, but this will help you at least get started. But don't be afraid to look for stuff on YouTube or Pinterest, because there's a lot of stuff. And some recipes might not be too good. Some might be good. Experiment, you know. But that's all I can tell you is get started. And I feel great. And I'm going to be posting pictures pretty soon. It's only been 3 weeks, and I lost weight. I know I went from a size 1X shirt to a size medium. So, yeah. Anyway, so as soon as I finish this weekend, I'm doing 4 weeks, and then I'll take a picture and show you my before and after. But I was overweight, but I wasn't majorly, at least. But it was like I had kids, and then when I had my last, my daughter, I had an emergency C-section because my placenta burst, and they pumped me with so much fluid, and I looked bigger after I had her than when I was pregnant. And I haven't been right since because of it. And my stomach always was there, and I always had a flat stomach. I've had my first 3 or 4 kids, I never had a problem. Once I had C-section, and I was in my 30s, late 30s, and I still always had a small stomach. And then after I had C-section. So this is exciting to me because I already see a lot of results. And I told my husband, I said, I feel like I have hope that I'm going to get that stomach out of there. So I'm excited to take this journey. And I am in school for holistic medicine and nutrition. So if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them for you. So put them in the comment below, and subscribe to my channel, and you know, anybody wants special counseling in this area, after I graduate, I'm going to be teaching on that, doing a class on it. So anyways, thank you and have a blessed day. Subscribe to my channel, give us a thumbs up, and God bless. Okay, so I'm going to give you some, information on how to get started with the Keto app. Okay, let me see if you can see it very good or not, but this is the app, what it looks like. Sorry about the glare. It's called MyFitnessPal. Okay, 1 second now, I'm going to show you. You click on the MyFitnessPal. Okay, should be signed up. Let me see, I'm going to pause this for a minute. Okay, so when you go on there, it's going to tell you MyFitnessPal, food, all that. You go to diary at the bottom. Okay, and it'll tell you, you figure out what you want to weigh and all that and how much goals are. When you get all that down, you go to diary and it'll say today. Okay, if you missed a day, you can go back to yesterday. This is what I had. I don't remember if I finished it. I mostly use it for, this is an idea of some of the things I had for, sorry about the glare of the light. Okay, for the day. But anyways, you go back up here and hit today. Okay, so when you put in your food, okay, like say you want to add, this is very hard for me to do like this, but hopefully it's okay. Okay, so you go to breakfast, you hit add. Okay, and this is a list of different things I have. If you had coffee, you click it in. But whatever you click up, and you can search for what you had. Like say you had, well, let's just say eggs. Okay, and you hit search. Okay, it's going to tell you all these different types of eggs. Eggs, Benedict, egg whites, there's even eggs, no bread, plain eggs by itself. And then it'll, like say I go to, homemade eggs, period. I'll go there, okay? It'll tell you what your calories are, what your carbs are, how much fat, and how much protein. Isn't that awesome? So no matter what food you punch in, and then you hit 1 egg, how many servings, you can go here. It'll tell you how many servings. Say you had 2 eggs. I'm just going to say, because that's, okay, save. And then you would hit add food. Okay, I didn't do my food today. Yeah, I can do it. Oh, sorry. Okay, and then, okay, so after you get your food added in and you go back, okay, now say you, okay, I'm sorry about the glare. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, I'm trying. Go back to lunch. Say you went to lunch, okay? Now I'm just trying to give you an example. Say you even went to a public restaurant, like, so say you went to McDonald's, okay? Quarter pounder. Oh my God, it's on. Pounder. Not that this is good, I'm just telling you how you can look it up. No bread. Okay, you hit search. Oh, that stupid flashlight keeps going on. All right. Okay. It'll say quarter pounder with cheese, quarter pounder sandwich, quarter pounder with no pickle. It'll say whatever you want, whatever store, whatever brand. And then you click it in. Like, say it was quarter pounder with cheese, no bun. 9 carbs, 25 fat, protein. Okay? And also, you need to know that the ketchup and stuff that they put on those have sugar in them, so you don't want that either. No toppings. In case you're out and you have nowhere else to go and you have to get stuck with that food. So that's just an idea of what you get. When you go to your food, I just hit back. Wait for it to load a minute. All right, just say per quarter pounder with cheese, no bun. Hit there. All right. Now just say you want to know how much you ate so far. You go down to nutrition. Okay. And this will help you when you're shopping, because when you want to know what's got fat and what doesn't, you just look it up on this, or you read your labels on the back. 63% fat you had for the day. 30% protein and 7% carbs. And that's how you can tell. You go to macros. You can go to regular nutrients, okay? And I'll tell you what you had for vitamins and stuff like that. Okay, so you go back here. I don't know if you can see this good, but when you go to nutrition, okay, it's going to say nutrients, but then, or you can go to calories. You can see it good with my flashlight clicking in because I'm in the desk area, but lighting is horrible there. Okay. And then you can go to macros, and macros is where you'll find it. You go under nutrition, then to macros. Got it? You can always rewind this to get the right amount. But that's how this helped me to know which foods, because sometimes if you're at you go to a restaurant, you're out, and you can't.
I forgot to mention one more thing. You need to make sure when you're buying food, you read your labels, because they put sugar in just about everything. I'm telling you. Okay. If you, and some of the snacks that we use, I mean, even nuts, if you have to read the labels, they put sugar in some stuff. So make sure you're getting the stuff without the sugar. And another thing is like beef jerky, you know, if you get recipes and make your own beef jerky, you don't have to put the sugar in it. But I couldn't believe they put sugar in everything. So, and it's very hard to find high fat stuff. Everything is low fat, and the fat is what we need for brain. For our brain is mostly fat, and our joints and our muscles is what we need, and everything is low fat. And why is it everything low fat today? Okay, this is the generation where we have so many problems with dementia, ADHD, all the kids having memory problems and things. It's because we're lacking that fat for the brain. The brain needs fat. Our joints need fat. You never heard such cases of like knee problems, hip problems, all kinds of issues with fibromyalgia and all these other issues that people are having, diabetes and other things. And it's all because they're taking the fat out of the diet and they're replacing it with sugar, which is not good for Americans, not good for anyone. So, like, if you want things, like my husband drives truck, he's a pastor, but he drives truck. And I pick up, like, he picks up a bag of like pecans. Sometimes he'll bring some pickled eggs with him, hard-boiled eggs, or you can bring, you know, if you want to make a regular lunch, but he's truck driver, so when he's driving, he can't take that stuff. But then I make a homemade beef jerky, and he can take that stuff like that with him. You can take cheese. You can stop at any place and get eggs and cheese. You just can't get the bread, you know. But a lot of restaurants are really good about it. They'll wrap your sandwich in lettuce if you ask them to. And so, you know, if you have to be one of those people that's out on the road. But we went out to dinner to my husband's Christmas party for his job. And we had an awesome dinner. We had, instead of potatoes, we had broccoli and cheese on top, melted on top. We had a half a roast chicken. And then we had like cottage cheese instead of, you know, whatever. But it was really good. So, you know, don't think that you're limited, because you're not. Well, at least for me, those were things that I gave up a long time ago. I haven't really been eating. Like if I ordered a burger, I didn't order with cheese because I always thought it wasn't good. And whatever I did, and we very rarely ever ate meat, red meat. We don't eat pork at all, and I still don't. But we mostly just ate chicken, you know. So, and mostly soups and pastas and things like that. But anyway, so that's, you know, to me, it's like those are the things that I normally would not have. You know, it was like a treat. Like if you want ice cream, you can make your own homemade ice cream. Just use your own, the stevia sugar. You know, if you have an ice cream machine, you can make it, or you can make like you would make a smoothie. You can just make homemade whipping cream, add a stevia to it. There's a recipe, you can mix cream cheese, homemade whipping cream, whip it up, and then add cream cheese, cocoa powder and stevia, and then make like a mousse, a chocolate mousse. So there's desserts you can still have. It's not, you just got to stay away from real sugar and, you know, the carbohydrates and stuff. But there's other ways you can make, like, I'm going to try to make a flax meal cracker and make some crackers with that. But like olives are good snacks. I don't know if you like sardines, but sardines or kippers or fish, lots of healthy, you want the healthy oils, avocado, lots of the healthy fats are really good for you. So that's what we try to do. And we try to get, when we can, we buy the grass-fed beef. And a lot of times the 85% grass-fed beef is usually cheaper. You can find that on sale, or, you know, so. But that's some of the things I'm thinking of as I think of things. I'll jump back in the video and tell you. And so it might seem like it's a little jumpy, but I'm just going to give you little things. And then I want you to have your questions at the bottom. Put your questions in the comment section if I didn't touch on something that you have want some information about. And then I probably, if I get enough questions, I'm going to make another video and read off those list of questions and then answer them one by one. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and make a comment. Okay? Thanks.